This is Ralph Losey, the director and verifier of Echoes of AI, where the podcasters themselves are AI and they write the podcast, not me.
It strikes me that, in a way, this whole conversation about AI is making us think about some really fundamental questions, about what it means to be human.
I think you're right on that. It's like if AI can do things that we always thought were uniquely human, well, then what does that tell us about ourselves? Where's the line, between our intelligence and artificial intelligence?
Yeah, that's a huge question. And it's one that these sources really try to tackle, and they do it in some fascinating ways. One of the articles even suggested that maybe the reason we're so afraid of AI replacing us is because deep down we're afraid of losing our sense of being special. Like we're not the center of everything anymore.
That's such an interesting idea. It's like our anxiety about AI isn't just about jobs or technology taking over. It's about our own self-worth, like where we fit in the grand scheme of things.
So maybe by looking at these differences between human intelligence and artificial intelligence, we're also figuring out what it really means to be human on a much deeper level.
I think so. It's like AI is holding up this mirror and we're seeing ourselves reflected back, and we're forced to confront our strengths and weaknesses, what we can do and what we can't.
And maybe in that process of looking in the mirror, we discover something really valuable about ourselves, something that goes beyond, algorithms and data and all of that.
I think that's very possible. The sources all seem to agree that it's our multidimensionality, that capacity for feeling deeply, for searching for something bigger than ourselves, for expressing ourselves creatively. Those are the things that really set us apart. And those are the things that ultimately give our lives meaning.
So it sounds like as we're going through all these rapid changes in technology, the most important thing is to remember that AI is just a tool. And like any tool, it can be used in a good way or a bad way. It's up to us to decide how it's going to be used to make sure it aligns with our values.
I completely agree. It's on us to define the role that AI is going to play in our lives in the future. And to do that, we need to be really clear about what we value about being human, what makes us unique, and what we want to make sure we hold on to as we move forward.
So what does this all mean for you, our listener? As we wrap up this deep dive into human intelligence versus artificial intelligence, I think the biggest takeaway is this. Don't be afraid to ask these big questions.
Yeah.
The really big ones. Don't shy away from thinking about what AI means for us, for how we understand ourselves and the world.
Embrace what makes you human, all those different dimensions. Cultivate your creativity, your empathy, that sense of wonder you have, that connection to something bigger than yourself. Those are the things that are going to guide us as we explore this new territory. And ultimately, they're what's going to shape the future, not just for humanity, but for AI as well.
That's a really powerful message and a really hopeful one too. Thanks for joining us on this journey of exploration and discovery. Until next time, keep searching, keep questioning, and keep embracing the wonder of being human.